Alright, so guys, a new week means a new video. I'm the MDC in MDCRX, and I'm going to be showing you today how to make your masks more effective. As you guys may know, you have different types of masks. You have the N95 masks, you have the surgical masks, you have the cloth or the fashion masks, and regular bandana. For this video, we're focusing on the bandana and the cloth mask. If you have the N95 or the surgical mask, it shouldn't apply to you. The spaces between the fibers on the cloth mask and the bandana aren't as close as the N95 or the surgical mask. So what happens is more particles can get in, such as viruses and bacteria. However, Dr. Alfred Dawes came up with a new way to compensate for those gaps and spaces by coming up with the salt filter. Basically, he shows us how to use regular toilet paper or coffee filters to make this salt filter. So how does salt kill viruses and bacteria? So imagine rubbing salt all over your lips. What happens? It gets dry and cracked and cut. So imagine a small virus or a small bacteria going under that same stress without all that water and being dried out. The cell or the virus would die. So I'm just going to go on to show you guys how to make your very own salt filter using the coffee filter or the toilet paper. Okay, so what you guys are going to need is your cloth mask or your bandana, regular table salt, whatever you used to, season your food. Ignore the bandana. Word to the wise, be careful when you're chefing in the kitchen. It'll be good if you could find a lid like this. Some freshly boiled water, or you can have warm, too boiled water. You don't want it too hot so it burns your fingers or anything while working with it. You're going to need at least one coffee filter, and you're going to need a couple squares of toilet paper for every 2 ply. Okay, alright, so you get your freshly boiled water or just your warm water. And what you're going to do is you're going to add some salt to it. And just add as much salt as you can. Then we're going to mix it. Now this is why it's important to have warm water. It helps the salt to dissolve faster, and also it causes the water to take up more salt into the mixture rather than regular water. It's called supersaturation when you warm a liquid so it can get more solid particles dissolved. Alright, so just mix that out as much as you can. Don't make a mess like me. And it's okay if you see some salt at the bottom. Just mix it out. Then you're gonna get your coffee filter, cut it in half. Then you want to put one half aside. Then you're going to take the other half to soak it in the salt solution. There you go. Then you take the lid from earlier and just place it on it like that. Try to not have anything hanging off. And you just put this to the side and let it dry for at least a day or overnight. So for the toilet paper, I came up with this method of already having it on the lid. And then what you're going to do is you're going to just scoop up and pour on the salt solution to the actual tissue paper. Trust me, I've tried the dipping method, and so what you're gonna what you want it didn't work out. Then you put this aside and let it dry overnight or for a day. Alright, so I let them dry overnight, and as you can see, they're a lot more rigid due to the salt crystals being dried into the actual structure of each of these. Now, as I said, for the toilet paper, you're going to want to layer them. So you're going to want to make more than one of these, and then you want to layer them together because the fibers in toilet paper do have more spaces than the fibers in coffee filters. In comparison, this is way thicker than this without the salt. This has the salt and this doesn't. So what you're going to want to do now is get your cloth mask or your bandana. Put the salted coffee filter in like that, and put the unsalted half over it, because trust me, you do not want to be going around with salt directly on your lips like that. The good thing with the bandana is that it has itself, so you can just use the salt filter, then put it where your mouth would be, and then you just tie it around your face. Another fun thing you can try with the bandana is the DIY face mask, where you fold it like this. Sorry, the wind is crazy. Where you fold it like this, get an elastic band, put it in like that, get another elastic band, put it in like that. Then you get the salted filter, put it right here, actually put it inside here, and then fold it over, and this will be your mask. You just put it over your face, put these over your ears, put these over your ears, make sure your mouth and nose is right here, and that would be your mask. Alright, so if you're using the tissue, you do the exact same thing, except you use 3 instead of 1. So after you have all that set up, just put the mask over your face as you normally would, and you should be good to go. Personally, I prefer using the coffee filter to the toilet paper because 1, the coffee filter, you don't have to layer it like you do with the toilet paper. 2, you can cut the coffee filter in half and get more out of it. 3, I already bought this big pack of coffee filters, so I have to use it for something. 4,
so what you want?
Yeah. However, please do not use this method and replace the salt with disinfectant or bleach, because they have fumes that can actually be very dangerous to your body, your lungs, and just anything in general. Okay, alright, so thank you guys for coming and watching my video again for this week. I'll see you next week.